Well, ladies and gentlemen, we all knew this was coming. We can't say that we didn't expect it, but we all didn't want it to happen. We got official confirmation that plexiglass dividers, or vinyl dividers, however you want to call them, are coming to Halloween Horror Nights 2021. Now, once again, guys, this shouldn't be a surprise to anyone. We saw these dividers last year, and with the Delta variant cases going up through the roof here in Florida, especially in the Orlando area, I'm honestly not surprised at all, and I actually applaud Universal Studios for this decision to keep not only their team members safe, but also the general public safe as well. Now, it's obviously not ideal. This whole situation is not ideal at all, but it is the safest course of action. Now, we did get this confirmation through the Orlando Sentinel, who did receive word from an official Universal Orlando spokeswoman. Let's go ahead, click over into the article, and see what it says. So over here on the Orlando Sentinel website, we have the headline reading, "Vinyl dividers to separate guests and scare actors inside Universal's Halloween Horror Nights houses." Haunted houses at Universal's Halloween Horror Nights will use clear vinyl to separate guests and scare actors this year as a precaution against the transmission of COVID-19, a resort spokeswoman said this Friday. The vinyl will be installed, quote, in key locations of the house to allow for safe interactions between scare actors and guests, said Allison Solo, Senior Director of Public Relations. Team members and performers will also be required to wear face coverings indoors during the event, she said, in accordance with the resort's employee mask guidelines. It was not immediately clear what these vinyl partitions might look like. Last year, thin sheets of plexiglass separated scare actors and guests at locations within the theme park's modified haunted house offerings, where the two could potentially come into close contact. Scare actors were also required to wear masks as part of their costumes in the 2020 houses. Universal has not disclosed whether guest parties will be staggered inside the houses, which are enclosed indoor areas where spacing can be tight. Halloween Horror Nights will follow current COVID policies at Universal Studios, Solo said, where guests are encouraged but not required to wear face coverings indoors. So, there you have it, guys. There you have it. We're going to have dividers separating scare actors and guests. Again, not ideal, and it also says that team members and performers will also be required to wear face coverings indoors during the event. So, just like last year when we went through the haunted houses, everyone is going to be wearing a face covering, and unfortunately it looks like some of the major roles, including Beetlejuice or the family from The Haunting of Hill House, is going to have to wear facial coverings as well. Now, I will say, last year Universal Studios did a phenomenal job with integrating the facial coverings into some of the scare actors' designs. It wasn't immediately obvious that the scare actors were wearing facial coverings because even though their faces were covered, the mask portion was integrated into the costume so well. For example, last year in the Bride of Frankenstein Lives house, we had some of Dracula's vampire mistresses wearing facial coverings, but you could also see their mouth and the vampire teeth. They integrated it into the facial covering, and it almost looks seamless. So I'm not too worried, but it is unfortunate that I don't see a possible solution for key characters like Beetlejuice in some of these houses. And it also looks like the icons that we're going to be getting in the HHN Icons Captured are going to have to wear facial coverings, which is very, very unfortunate. However, I am hopeful that the icons in the scare zones and all the other scare actors in the zones are not going to have to wear facial coverings, which is a positive. So guys, I want to get your thoughts and opinions on all of this down in the comments section below. What do you guys think about this? Are you planning on canceling your Halloween Horror Nights trip this year because of this? Or are you still a go and you don't care what you have to go through as long as you get some Halloween Horror Nights in your veins directly? Let me know your thoughts and opinions down in the comment section below. Me personally, I don't care. I'm all for it as long as we get a full-blown event this year with all 10 haunted houses, scare zones, the works. I don't care. I honestly do not care, and I want this event to happen, and I want it to go smoothly. And you guys know me, if you've been around the channel for a while, you know that I just want everyone to be as safe as possible. So if it's something that we have to deal with this year, then I don't care. I'm all for it. And hopefully next year we can get the COVID situation under control and have a full-blown event next year as well without facial coverings. Thank you guys so much for watching today's video. I really, really appreciate it. Let me know your thoughts and opinions again down in the comments section below. If you are new around here and you want to see more Halloween Horror Nights related content in the near future, then make sure you are subscribed to the channel and have that notification bell turned on to get notified whenever we upload a new video like this in the future. Huge thank you once again to our Patreon supporters. Without you guys, this kind of content would not be possible. I hope you're all having a wonderful day, morning, afternoon, evening, and I'll see you guys in the next video.